Guys, welcome back to Sonia's Adventure channel. Thank you for being here. If you're new to the channel or if you're one of my returning subscribers, I appreciate your presence here. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Guys, you know, there's a lot that is going on right now with the new Trump administration. And one of the more pressing issue is immigration. I found this clip where this guy is talking about, as a matter of fact, he's showing the countries that are on the new ban list. Countries that are banned. There are people from traveling back and forth to the USA. There's a new list out, 3 categories. And he's highlighting these countries and saying what are the possible reasons why they are banned. Some of them are not completely banned. There are some restrictions right now, some things that they have to do. So some are banned, permanently banned. Some are on their way to being permanently banned, but they have a little grace period to fix some things that the Trump administration has stipulated for them to correct. And he's speaking about it. So I said, a lot of Caribbean people are here. As a matter of fact, the list consists of some Caribbean countries, very prominent Caribbean countries, and so mainly African countries as well too. So a lot of Africans are in this country and a lot of Caribbean people, and then you have some countries from South Pacific countries and some other Asian countries. Some countries lie between India and China, and they're on the list. A lot of surprising country, and some of them there are countries that some of us know that would be on this list. But I said, let me highlight it on my channel. I know there's a lot of content creators who travel to various places, you know, to see these places and to bring content. And some of these people, I watch them. And we need to know what is going on. Sometimes we think that people know all these things because it's out there in the public. But a lot of time people don't know because they don't watch news. You understand? Or they just watch certain things on the social media. So I said, I think it is pertinent information. And I want to share it on my channel. So take a list here. Take a look here. Okay. One other thing also. I'm seeing other videos concerning the banned countries, and persons are getting Dominican Republic and Dominica mix up. Some reports are saying that it's the Dominican Republic and some are saying it's Dominica. They are 2 separate countries. Dominican Republic, but share border with Haiti, and Haiti is on the ban list. Dominica, the Dominican Republic is not. But Dominica, another Caribbean country, it's a small Caribbean country, it's on the list. St. Kitts and Nevis. Anyway, let me turn over the clip so you guys can watch it. You know, in the first Trump presidency, there had a lot of controversy, a lot of chaos when Trump took office, with persons traveling back and forth from some of these banned countries. I don't know if anybody here remember the chaos that it caused at that time. Well, now the chaos is doubled. It's chaos plus tax. So this person who came out with this video want persons to be abreast that if you have anything to do before some of these restrictions become permanent, take yourself up and do what you have to do. Anyway, here are the list of countries and what's going on with them. All right. Thank you for watching, guys.
They are banning countries again. You'll remember the initial Trump travel ban. Well, he is back, and now there are 43 countries on the ban list. Let's go through it. So there are 3 color-coded lists of countries. There are red countries where all travel is going to be banned. There are orange countries where visas are going to be sharply restricted. And then there are yellow countries who are given notice, 60 days to address concerns. If they are not able to address those concerns or come to an agreement, they could be banned in the future. This information is from leaks of draft documents of these bans, and so it is not the full list. Just as a caveat, it could change before it becomes official. So on the red country list, most of these are countries we fully expected to be on the travel ban list. The difference here is Afghanistan is on the list. They were not on it the previous time, and they've added Bhutan, which is a interesting choice for a country in Asia in between India and China. Very small, mostly Buddhist country. You notice, interestingly, Iraq is not on here, generally lumped in with countries like this, and reason being they have really intensely lobbied to get off the list. They lobbied to get off the first list, and they have been able to remain off this list again. But basically, any travel from these countries coming to the US, people with passports from those countries, is going to be banned. The next group is going to be this orange list of countries. This is where travel is going to be restricted but not fully banned. So what the New York Times is saying is likely people with business visas will still be allowed, but people traveling on tourist visas or people applying for immigrant visas through spousal immigrant visa process, adopted children of US citizens, and other immigration cases like that will not be allowed to come to the country. Finally, we have the yellow countries. These are the really surprising ones. These are countries that you generally would not expect to be on a list like this, and that often have close relationships with the United States. So think of many Caribbean countries here are on this list. St. Lucia, St. Kitts and Nevis, Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica. Very surprising to see a list like this, but they're not banned yet. They're given 60 days to address those concerns. Those concerns are for issues like not properly sharing information about incoming travelers, inadequate security practices for issuing passports, or selling passports to people from banned countries. So for example, if you're from Venezuela on that red list, you could buy a passport in St. Kitts and Nevis and then travel to the United States on that. I, of course, don't think you should be banning anyone. Everyone's case should be decided individually on their own merits rather than punishing the entire population of a country for that country's government action. But this is the current policy that is proposed and likely going into effect in the coming weeks. So if you are from one of these countries and you have a visa to the United States and you want to go there, plan to go there soon, get your ass there, because it is very likely that you could be cut off in the coming days.
You all see what is going on. And it's going to get worse. Let me tell you, there's a lot that is happening in this country right now. And everybody have to be on the P and the Q. You better be walking on chalk line because no one is exempt. If you're not born here, you don't stand a chance with this Trump government. If you put a wrong foot, let me tell you, blue passport won't save you. Just like how the persons with the permanent residence card, if they commit any little act and Trump say sending you home, don't even think that because you have a blue passport, if you do something, you won't be sent home. Even persons who are born here, to parents who come up on visitors visa or find their way here, they're not legal residents/citizen, and they give birth here. Trump is trying to send those children who are born on this soil, send them home. So if he can do that, you come here and you get a blue book and you really think you're safe. Right now, some persons were sent back to, I think, Venezuela. And they found a law from in the 1700s and applied to the case so that they could send home these people. They said they were criminals. And even when the judge ordered that the flight should return to America, that didn't do anything. They were sent back to Venezuela with the government there showing that it was a little too late. They landed safely. Yes. It's serious times. Serious times. So y'all better be pulling up your socks and, just abide by the laws of the country. I saw one content creator. He's an African content creator, and he went to St. Kitts, I think it was, and he bought a passport and used it as content in his YouTube channel. And here they're saying that they're going to put in restriction on countries who persons are coming from countries that are banned and finding their way to these other countries and purchase passport so they can fly in the USA. So they put in restriction on those countries who are selling passport, and they're not joking. It's serious times. Some things you shouldn't bring it to this space. Anyway, guys, yeah, that's it. I was even surprised. There's this country, Vanuatu. It's South Pacific country. We are out there, somewhere close to maybe Australia and New Guinea or something like that. And that country's on the list. When I said, what? These people all the way out here. Very, very small population. They look isolated out there, surrounded by the ocean out there. How comes these people find their way on this list? But you'd never know. It's a country that has always interested me. I read up about it. I look at the people's culture, at the food, at the dance, the way they dress, the way how they speak. And when I saw the country on the list, I said, what? What did these people do? So interesting times. And that's one of the reasons why I say I'm going to put this list out here, because we have a lot of content creators going back and forth, and they might not be abreast of what is happening. Yes, so that's it, guys. Thanks for always watching my videos, giving me your likes, leaving your comments. When I drop a video, you come to watch it because I can tell you have your notification on. All those good things. I appreciate very much. When I'm doing my live, you support me on that too. Thank you so much. And continue to tell others to join the channel. And I sincerely hope that I can continue to put good content out to keep you people entertained and to keep coming back to watch my videos. Thank you so much. Bye-bye for now.